Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of Good News. We've been working through this creation unit and we've been talking about how God created everything, how God created us, how we're created in God's image and likeness. And this week we're going to focus on how we're created for heaven. So God creates us out of love, right? So we know that God is love and he creates everything out of love. And then he creates us with a purpose. So our purpose is to get back to heaven to be with God. So this whole life is about getting to know God in a relationship so that we can be with him for eternity, because we know that heaven is forever. Heaven is eternity, right? So we try to get to know him, and that's part of what we're doing with this lesson, with these lessons, is getting to know about him, and then through prayer we actually get to know him. So praying, we get to know him, and when we get to know God, we want to love God, because loving God is giving back to him what he gives us, which is his love, and then we give ourselves back to him in love. So, and that's a relationship, right? How many of us are in relationships, whether it's with a spouse, a significant other, and we have this give and take in a relationship. We receive love and we give love, and that's what God wants to do with us. It's the same thing. He wants to be in a relationship with us so that ultimately we can be with him forever in heaven. We're wired to desire God. So he built in us within our intellect and our will. So we have our intellect, that's, people think of that as our mind, our brain, we have thoughts, right? Our intellect is wired to desire truth. So we are within our own selves, the way God created us is that we search for the truth, don't we? As human beings, everyone looks for what's true. We want to know what's right, what's true. And that's built in our very existence by God himself, so that we're wired because he is the truth. So as we search for truth, we're ultimately searching for God. Same thing with our will. So we have desires. Everyone has a will. We desire things, and we desire things that are good. And everyone you can talk to will all desire good things. People don't typically say, yeah, I really want the worst of that situation. People want the best of a situation. They want good things. Well, God is goodness. So when we're naturally seeking after goods and the good in this earth, we are seeking after God. So when we get to heaven, he is goodness, truth, love. So we have a fulfillment, true fulfillment of everything that we've desired while we're on this earth. So he created us to be with him in heaven. And this week, as you're sitting down with your children and talking about heaven, you can take a look in the catechism quotes that are linked right in the lesson. And if you want to take a look in the compendium, there are a few spots that you can go to. The very first section, the first number 1 in the compendium, is a great little summary for you to read. Number 6 is also a great summary of this. Number 72 and number 209. And of course, there are tons more that you can read, but those can hopefully help you focus on being created for heaven. So have a wonderful week. God bless.